right, but that is our group stage all wrapped up. All right, now we get into third place. We have Hungary, Croatia, Serbia, Austria, Slovakia, and Czechia.
That's badass.
As the teams as the third place position. What are we thinking we're going in? So we're putting Croatia the lock. That's a lock right there.
I think Austria is a lock too. Based on form, they've been in a really good form.
I'm not going to disagree with you there.
I think the worst team at all those is probably Slovakia.
Yeah, so they're going down.
Yeah, and actually, I think
I would back Hungary too.
I'd back Hungary just because they're always consistent.
Yeah.
The thing is, those two teams right there.
Yeah, I have no idea.
Yeah, I would say
toss-up for me.
I would say Serbia just because they got better overall players.
Okay, I wouldn't disagree. Let's go Serbia. Let's do that. And now we have our round of 16. Oh, we have Spain versus Hungary. Just as I was saying, they would obviously do something like probably get into the knockout stages and then get drawn by a team that's not going to do much, but it takes them all the way to penalties and then they lose the penalties. This is like a classic Spain lose on penalties match for me.
Yeah, they could if let's say they tear it up into because remember last time wasn't it Spain who ended up destroying Costa Rica 9-0 in the World Cup or something, and then they ended up not qualifying.
Oh yeah.
Or no, they did qualify. They ended up destroying. Oh wow, we scored one.
No, that's Colombia again.
Colombia.
Colombia are just absolutely shitting on us
Never
now.
mind.
What is that? That's Luis Sinisterra now. Oh my word! It's 5-1. That's so bad. All right, whatever.
Let me see this.
Whatever.
All right, so
what the heck was that from Turner? Did you see that?
what did he do?
He literally I kid you not. If you're watching this game, go back and look at this. They cut to Turner. This dude literally spat, spat a little saliva, and then he swatted it with his hand.
It's weird.
That was so weird.
Weird and impressive.
Yeah.
Minute 87 if you guys want to see it.
Yeah.
All right. I think Spain is known to do that before in the past. But wow, what a bad giveaway from USA center back.
Yeah. We're just falling apart here.
Yeah. We're not into it anymore. You can just tell.
Yeah.
They're just terrible giveaway.
Yeah, it's terrible. Why Vickers?
Anyway. All right, so come on. I mean, yeah, it happens, but come on. I think Spain.
Okay, we'll go Spain. I'm just saying that could be.
It could be.
That could be a little nail biter one for the Spanish. Germany versus Denmark.
Now Denmark, depending on how good
that'd be
perform,
a fun game. I think if they're gonna perform like they did before, it's a fun game.
Yeah, but I think Germany at home, Germany,
Deutschland.
Now this is another one that Portugal could easily trip up on, right? If Vlahovic decides to kind of step up his game a little bit, score one on Portugal, you could see it happening.
Mm-hmm.
But I think the favorites are Portugal,
yeah.
Especially if they're in good form coming in off that group stage.
100% Portugal. Netherlands and Ukraine.
That one's a little more even.
Yeah.
I think my instinct initially says Netherlands, but if I think about it a little more, Ukraine could give them a real problem. What do you think?
I think the same thinking as you. I think it could be a tougher game for the Netherlands. I think this is the one they get by, but I think this is the last one they get by with. Because I think, like we've talked about before, the Dutch have been able to settle weaker teams relatively, if you would consider them weaker historically. And then once they get to the bigger teams, historically, they tend to lose recently. So I think I'm going to back them for this one, but I don't think any further.
Okay. I would agree.
All right.
And I also wouldn't be surprised if Ukraine win.
Yeah. No, I wouldn't say that either. Let's go down to Belgium and Croatia. I think that's the closest match out of our round of 16.
That one's tough.
I'm going Croatia. I'm going to tell you right now.
Really?
Yeah, I think Croatia do it.
So, wow. I would agree with you.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Because I would agree with you. I would say Croatia just knows how to win.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
It may not be pretty, but they'll beat Belgium.
Compared to Belgium, who, I mean, they've gone to latter stages, but I think they've always had that point where they choke.
Yeah.
I choke maybe the bad word, but they just fall short of what I want them to be. This is probably like a 4-1 or a 5-1.
Yeah.
France is going to obviously demolish Turkey.
I think Turkey doesn't have a chance against France.
Mm-hmm.
I think England, also Austria.
Yeah.
Even though Austria's coming in good form, depending on how their tournament goes, I think England just have the better quality all around.
That goes right there.
And then Switzerland could shock Italy. I'm just saying, Switzerland have
No.
known to be shocking teams.
As soon as you said that, I have a nice smile on my face because I think that's what I'm going to pick. I think Switzerland going to beat Italy.
Really? So you
Yeah.
think the champions lose?
I think
in
the
round six?
champions lose. I think Belgium and Italy are the two crazy ones we get knocked out early.
Okay,
I
let's
don't
do
think
it.
they're performing well.
Let's do it.
All right, let's do it.
I'm down
cool.
for that.
All right, we make it a little exciting. I mean, why pick all the big guys? That's boring. But now we're into the quarterfinals, which our
shit.
quarterfinals is pretty.
Dude,
It's pretty heat.
the classic Spain versus Germany.
Yeah, that's a bad one.
Man, I think Germany beat Spain.
Yeah,
Germany at home. Spain known for inconsistency, especially in the latter stages. I don't see Spain winning that one.
I don't see it either.
I just
I think
don't. I think aside from like any huge injuries
Yeah,
to the German squad, I don't think
I
so.
think they push them around too.
Yeah, I would say 3-0, like a statement win.
Uh huh.
Maybe even more, depending
Yeah.
on Spain if like they just fold.
Yeah.
Especially because I don't know. I don't trust Spain's
No, I don't.
defense.
I don't.
Or scoring abilities.
Uh huh.
If they prove us wrong, they prove us wrong.
They do, but I think I'm gonna have to go with Deutschland
Yeah.
again. This is an interesting one, but I have a clear favorite in this match as well.
Yeah, I think like you even said it.
Yeah.
Netherlands, you know, this is where their luck ends.
Mm-hmm.
I think Portugal, if they live up to their potential, because they got so much quality
Yeah, they
everywhere.
do. They have to.
They have quality over Netherlands, and I mean, if Ronaldo's having a good tournament, even if he's not, if Gonzalo Ramos is having a good tournament,
Mhm.
Bernardo Silva, Bruno Fernandes, if they're linking up well. I like the Vitinha, Paulinho double pivot that they're starting to do. I really grew to like Vitinha this season, especially in the Champions League when I saw him play. I think Portugal beat Netherlands.
Yeah. I would hope at this point they start really getting to their stride. Because remember when they 6-1? Who they 6-1 in the World Cup?
Switzerland.
They 6-1 Switzerland in the World Cup knockout stage, and I thought, oh, okay, this team is just going to score goals for the rest of the season,
And then
and they just fell short.
Yeah.
But maybe just this next cycle has allowed these players to mature, and I think you got to back them if they.
And they got a different coach.
Yeah, they do. I don't necessarily back Roberto Martinez, but I think I back the goal scoring potential of Portugal over Netherlands.
I agree. We got a classic
Oh, that's a good one too.
World Cup 2018 final.
Yeah, this is a rematch.
And honestly, I don't see a difference.
I-
I don't see.
yeah,
I mean, you know,
No.
if you're dreaming,
No,
I would be nice to think about it.
I
Right?
can see it going to penalties, but I don't see
could.
it. I don't see Croatia coming out.
It would be great revenge for Croatia. I'll
Yeah,
say that.
it would be.
Amazing revenge, but I don't see it happening.
Yep. So we're going France.
Yeah. And then, I mean, it's the most English thing to be losing to Switzerland
Oh,
1-0
Yeah.
the whole game,
Oh.
score in the 90th,
Yep.
play like shit in extra time, and then somehow get a goal in the fucking 115th minute,
Yeah.
and then just park the bus. I can see England doing it, but I
No.
don't see England losing it.
Yeah. Exactly.
I don't see them
No.
like choking.
England get it past this part. They could totally just make a mess of this game.
Yeah.
But I think they still get through.
And the only way England don't go through is if they shoot themselves in the foot and they make 2 own goals or something.
Yeah.
But Harry Maguire is not playing this year,
That's
so
true. So
less probability of that.
now on to our semis with our teams picked, and what a banger of a semi.
Wow, that's a crazy semifinal. And man,
Oh man, this is
you know,
tough. This is tough.
Who are we gonna, you know, especially like if this fucking fantasy that we've created in our
Yeah.
head
Yeah.
about how this potential tournament can go. You know, if Germany are just playing amazing, if they just destroyed Spain
Yeah.
and Portugal come through having beat Netherlands
Yeah.
and they're just playing great, this match is gonna be amazing. But you know what? I'm gonna go with Germany because
Okay.
Portugal never play good against Germany in competitive matches.
Mm,
Never.
Okay.
They get beat 4-0 or they get beat 1-0, but they don't play good against Germany. They kind of always get scared of Germany.
Yeah.
And that's the issue. What do you think?
I would have to agree with you. My head says Germany. My heart wants Portugal.
Yeah, I would agree. I would say something similar to that, but I mean,
Yeah.
especially at home.
No, yeah, it's
Germany,
home. They got the home. Like especially if we predicted like in our scenario, in our little universe that we've created, if if Germany absolutely torch that whatever team we were talking about,
Spain.
if they torch Spain,
Yeah.
that and they go to whatever, they're at the Allianz or they're at BVB's stadium or whatever big stadium they have
Yeah.
for the latter stage of the competition, that place is gonna be rocking.
It's gonna be rocking.
I don't know if Portugal are gonna be able to cope with that.
I don't know if they will. I don't know how good Portugal's mentality is. I mean, new coach, a lot of young players, seasoned players too. But I mean, that German side is going to be knocking on the door.
No. Yeah, I think Ronaldo gets a goal, but I think it might end like a 2-1.
Yeah, it might end 2-1. It might go to penalties. It'll be a close game. I don't think Germany will roll over Portugal the way they did previous teams like Spain. I think Portugal is a little bit better side.
All right.
So I'll go with Germany.
Germany booked their tickets to the final, and they'll be facing.
So this one's interesting, right? Because last time in the World Cup, Kane missed the penalty, right?
Yeah.
And if they meet each other again, that'll be in his head.
Yeah.
And he'll want to get that one back. So, but I mean, France is just too good. Like,
No.
especially against a fragile back line of England. Who are they going to play? John Stones at the back.
Yeah.
With partner with who?
I don't even know at this point since Harry Maguire. They'll probably play either Ezri Konsa or they'll probably play. They left Braithwaite out, so Konsa. Who else is the other center backs they have? Let's look it up real quick. What am I doing? Down to England. There we go. And they've got Walker, obviously, Trippier, Dunk, Stones, Gomez, Konsa, Gahey. Oh, they did bring Kwanzaa. That's hard because so you obviously have Stones. I don't know if I would back Lewis Dunk to be the featured guy. I don't back Joe Gomez either.
I was just watching Lewis Dunk highlights.
Mm-hmm.
How his signature move is like chested back to the keep.
Mm-hmm.
He always like risks it, and then it looks cool in the Premier League and shit. But like that's like dangerous. That's risky.
No, but he's getting up in years. Of course, I think he's a fantastic player, but he's getting up in years. I just don't know. These other 2 or 3 don't have true experience. I don't back Joe Gomez.
Yeah, even if you play like a 3 at the back with Kyle Walker and then maybe Trent out a little bit wider. But I mean, Luke Shaw,
he's played all year.
He's barely played this year.
Yeah,
he gets called. There's just a lack of left backs in England. There's like not enough left-footed players or something like that. I don't know.
I think their system might fail them at that point. If they get all the way to this point,
they're gonna get exposed. Especially because if you got Kyle Walker against Kylian Mbappe, I mean that's gonna be a good matchup. But then you still got Kolo Muani in the middle, or Giroud if he's playing hold up, or you got Dembele on the right. You got piercing runs in midfield from players like Rabiot, Griezmann, Camavinga. So I think the quality is just better for France.
Yeah, I could totally see it being like 2-1 for a very long time, and it'd be a very close game. But then France get a goal later on, ice the game. It's 3-1, and that scoreline just gets blown in proportion. And then every English fan, every football influencer or commentator will absolutely rip into England the very next day.
Yeah,
I think it's a classic scenario.
Classic England.
So we're going France, and we're on to the final.
And
Germany versus France.
And this one could just go either way. Really, right? It could really go either way.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, France lost at home 2016 to Portugal when everyone thought France was going to win and destroy Portugal.
Yeah.
But I guess the difference was, will France lose 2 finals back-to-back?
Yeah.
And they very well could.
They could.
Because, I mean, personally, I think Germany's going to win the thing. I think Germany's going to win the whole tournament. Just based on recent change in form, and I think it'd be a perfect way for Toni Kroos to go out.
Yeah, I don't think I disagree with you. I think when I first saw this matchup, I think Germany came to my head first.
Yeah,
I don't put it past France to do it, but I think being the host nation right now, that's so much of an advantage, especially if like you own it and you take advantage of it. Of course, it could obviously make you crumble and choke if you let the pressure get to you. But I think if you ride that pressure and allow the fan base to get really, really excited for a potential championship, I think you do it. And I think this team does it.
Yeah.
That's all we're saying. Germany gets their 4th Euro.
Germany.
That's there. Says it like it is.
Germany. Tony Cruz retires on a high.
Yeah. Mbappe is shocked again at a final.
Nagelsmann becomes the youngest ever international
Ooh,
coach.
yeah, to think about that. Where would Nagelsmann's next potential spot be?
Yeah.
After being on that high of
Yeah.
a championship from a European competition.
He can go anywhere.
Yeah.
Anywhere he wants.
No. But that's our Euro prediction. If you disagree or agree, let us know in the comments, and even go to FOTMob and do the predictor yourself. Have a little fun. It's a little 15 minutes. Of course, we stretch it out to probably like 2 hours, but you know,
Yeah.
that's just us. We talk a lot.